The narcissist is emotionally detached. Now, again, this is where it can get tricky, going back to the reference of love bombing, all right? So if you're dealing with a narcissist who's coming in hot and he's trying, or he or she, I keep saying he, forgive me when I keep saying he first, because it's he or she. Narcissists are men and women. I want to make that clear, okay? When this individual is coming in hot and they're trying to hit you with all this admiration, love, affection, whatever, this will now be processed to you as, well, there's no emotional detachment here. They're clearly all in. But this is where, again, you have to start paying attention to the other relationships in their life. Because the narcissist, again, what you're going to see is a pattern of emotional detachment in other areas. I, for example, know I had one client, she was married to a narcissist, okay? And when I evaluated her husband's relationships, I started to notice that the man was very detached from his kids emotionally. He may have been present for the children, right? But emotionally, there was a disconnect there. There was emotional disconnects with siblings of his. There was a level of emotional disconnect with his own parents. Like it was a continuous pattern of, he was very self-absorbed, very about him. He was following a lot of these other behavioral patterns, right? But again, you saw this detachment in other aspects of his life. So though some may think, well, as long as he or she is giving me what I need in this relationship, who the hell cares about their emotional detachment elsewhere, right? But don't think like that, because you have to ask yourself, why? Why? If this person is so capable of at the least appearing to be emotionally invested with me, what is the detachment going on in other areas? And even if we can argue that the detachment is not narcissist related, that it's due to unhealthy relationships with those other individuals, all right? Broken relationships in other areas of their life. I would still then argue it still would be best to address it and understand what's going on, and hopefully that individual at least attempt to resolve it, because then there's a very good chance that those issues creep into your relationship with that individual. And so, for example, it can be a sign of they don't know how to resolve issues. They just withdraw. All right. When something goes wrong, they don't engage, they don't talk, they don't try to work it out. They just cut people off and move on. Well, guess what? If they do that with other individuals, they may not have done that with you yet because y'all haven't hit that roadblock, that mountain. But once it happens, you're going to be dealing with someone who now does not know or is not willing to properly communicate. So it is indeed a warning sign that at least needs to be addressed and can't be dismissed as, oh, well, I'm getting what I need, so I'm good for now. Yeah, you're good for now, but you ain't going to be good for long. So you got to pay attention to the emotional detachment in that individual's lives, because that can be a sign that you are dealing with a narcissist. Now, real quick, before I tell you number 5, get your copy of Love After Heartbreak. Listen, whether you have dealt with a narcissist, whether you are dealing with a narcissist, to make sure you don't end up with a narcissist, get your book. This is a book for men and women. It gives you the steps to healing, really creating peace and happiness within you, and not just healing from a past relationship, but from any past hurt. So be sure to click the link in the description or the comment section, or go to www.loveafterheartbreak.com. All right. Hey, thank you for watching this video. Be sure to check this one out right here, and I'll see you there. Is that he's willing to make sacrifices, and he becomes more open-minded to the things that you like. So first, let's start with sacrifices. Again, you have to understand that men who are not serious